Pickleball Librarian, and we're back. Earlier in our live match, I had him talk about his book, and man, so much detail in his book, but now's the time we're going to talk more about it. So I'm here with Rob Munden, right?
Rob Munden.
Munden, like London. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he's a professional playwright, but when you read his books, it's exciting. The suspense will keep you on the edge. But before I get there, you know, I'm wearing the K-State purple because I was a librarian at K-State, so shout out to my K-Staters, and you went to Fort Hays.
That's right.
And you know what? I got a couple friends here from Hays. I mean, my friend Nola. Nola plays in Hays. So she's a pickleball player, but fellow pickleball librarian. So anyway, let's talk about this book. So is it Peanut Butter Murder?
Peanut Butter Pickleball and Murder.
Okay, so it's like one phrase, Peanut Butter Pickleball.
Yeah, my daughter Maya designed the cover.
Excellent, excellent. All right, and this is kind of cool because, I mean, it's a real, you know, it's about a guy who got tired. You know, he was a detective who was probably first in the retirement. That, yeah, I know what that's like. And so he's bored, and he says, you know, he wants to solve this mystery. He gets together with some of the teenagers in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he first didn't like them at all. He was annoyed by, you know, the noise that pickleball makes, and they're banging around in the garage, so he really couldn't stand them. But when he learned the serial killer might be a pickleball player, he's got to team up with the teenagers he can't stand.
Wow, that is so awesome. I mean, this guy's like, get off my lawn. And then he's like, ooh, what's this game? And does he likes the game and he starts playing it?
He starts playing the game when he goes to them because he knows he needs to learn how to play the game. And he has the teenagers that he originally hates to teach him how to play pickleball.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. I mean, yeah, and I love pickleball. I love reading too. And this is a good murder mystery. We reviewed one earlier, but this one, I love it because it really keeps me on the edge of the seat. And kind of cool. And it's going to be a part of a series?
Yes, we're going to have Pickleball Chronicles Part 2, and it's probably a year. We'll see how it goes. And the third one, it'll probably be 2 or 3 years down the line. In the meantime, I'll be writing a few plays too for those theater. I'm not going to run away from the theater world.
All right, all right. So my friend is the chair of the theater department at Washburn. Her name's Sharon Sullivan. I don't know if you met her, if she's done any of your plays.
I have not met her yet.
Well, I'm going to try to connect you with her, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And I love this idea of your book too. I mean, you know, and so basically a serial killer, and you know, takes place in Wichita, right?
Yes.
So cool. And by the way, if folks who don't know this, I believe it was it Dave, right? Dave, who's my camera person's on the head. Was it? Yeah, it was Dave Weinbach who kind of mentioned that Wichita's like the pickleball capital of the world because
it is.
Four of the best players are like out there.
Yes,
so that's awesome.
Lucy Kamalvia, you name it.
Yeah, and a lot of great people. And also shout out to my friend Chris Heck and Ching. Ching's out there.
Absolutely. Chris Heck plays a great Ben sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. So and it's one of your friends that we met earlier is mentioned in the book, right? And acknowledgement.
Yeah, I acknowledge a lot of players because you don't have a plot if you don't play pickleball. And so the partners I've played in the tournaments, people that I've played with, are all acknowledged in the book.
Okay. And also Rob is a competitor himself because you were doing mixed yesterday, or?
Yes. Oh no, I just watched the mixed.
Okay. All right. But you did men's double today.
Men's doubles today didn't go so well.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, you know, and today it's obviously rained out. We're not going to see on the singles court.
Yeah,
you know,
and I placed the bronze here last year in singles.
Excellent.
I don't know if I'll be playing at this point now. We'll see how the rain goes.
I think they, But anyway, looking forward to reading the rest of the book. Like I said, Rob is a playwright, so I'm reading the book, and the excitement's keeping me on the edge. I mean, the suspense it's just good. I mean, I could see this being adapted for a play.
I possibly, yeah. It's good. I've actually tried to think how I could put pickleball on a court. Yeah. There's creative ways to do it, but it might be a word called mime. It'd be a lot of mime. So we'll see.
Play, that is cool. All right, so I'm going to put a link to this book on Amazon, and folks, buy this book. I mean, let's support this author because, you know, I want to see book 2 come out. I want to see more. And I mean, see this hero here go after the pickleball, you know, and my favorite part of the book is near the beginning where he talks about, you know, and I'll paraphrase this, you and your buddy, you're out there in a different court, a foreign land, a new battlefield you've never seen before, and you're sitting there and you're looking across the court, you're playing against people you haven't seen before, and you don't know what they are. There is no clue, because they might be the peanut butter pickleball serial killer.
That's right.
So this book is definitely Pickleball Librarian approved.